चलिए अभी मैं चाहूंगा सारे के सारे स्टूडेंट सबसे पहले तो अटेंटिवली 100% अपना देंगे प्रैक्टिस के लिए, है ना। चलिए हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, चलो एवरीबडी बी अटेंटिव, बी फोकस्ड, पूरी तरह से अपना 100% देंगे सारे स्टूडेंट्स। सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस समझते हो, स्वयं से प्रैक्टिस। आप लोग पूछते हो ना सर घर पर कैसे प्रैक्टिस करें, है ना, कैसे हम लोग घर पर ही अपने आप को इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं। सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट इज सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस एंड हाउ वी कैन मेक इट एट अवर होम। सी, फॉर सेल्फ प्रैक्टिसिंग वी डोंट नीड टू डू एनीथिंग स्पेशल. Just in a room you have to sit where nobody is going to disturb there, where nobody is there to disturb you, and stay away from your gadgets, stay away from everything that can disturb you, like your cell phone, your laptop, your tablet, or anything like. So stay away from all these things and be focused, be attentive. Yeah, you can use your selfie camera to record the things, that the way you are speaking, the way you are communicating, it's going to be very beneficial. So in the self practice, what you have to do first, introduce yourself in English. This is the first exercise that you guys can do. Okay, even you can record and you can see after, you can see yourself how you are speaking. So the first thing that you have to do in the self practice is self introduction. You have to introduce yourself in English. You can start from anywhere. Just you have to start from greeting by saying, "Good morning, everyone. My name is Rohan. Today I'm here to introduce myself in English. Please listen to me carefully. My name is Rohan. I have completed my graduation this year. I have completed my graduation with BA, BCom, BSc, whatever you have done. And these days I'm doing preparation for competitive exam. My dream is to become a IAS officer, and that is why I'm doing preparation for UPSC these days." You know, एक सिस्टमेटिक वे में अपना पूरा सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन आपको कंप्लीटली बोलना है, एंड वी हैव टॉट यू हाउ टू इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ, सो नो नीड टू एक्सप्लेन दिस थिंग्स. Second that you can do for self practice is speak your daily chores or daily routine. Yes, you have to speak about your routine. You have to speak about your work schedule that you do every day. So from morning to till night, whatever you do by using simple words. I'm not telling you to speak the tough and the standard words. Initially, just speak the simple words. Make your tongue habitual to speak in English, because this is extremely important that one must be good at speaking. See, what we have noticed, students, they always try to chase after, they always try to go after the sentences which are very tough and difficult, that we should not do. What I believe, initially you must be good at English speaking. So the main focus, the main purpose of a learner should be that he and she must be good at basic English speaking. So here the daily routine, it can actually help you to speak, and you guys can start speaking. Third, that storytelling. No need to explain what is storytelling. In storytelling, I'm writing down certain sentences that you have to answer. The first question that I will give you to practice in storytelling is, what did you do yesterday? Okay, this is the based on storytelling. So yesterday it was Monday, it was Tuesday. As usual, I woke up early in the morning, then I brushed my teeth, then I went for morning walk, I did exercise there, I met my friends there, I talked with them, I talked to them, I returned my home, I took a cup of coffee and read newspaper, then I took bath, I took breakfast, then I went to coaching, I went to college, I went to office. So this is the, what I can say, storytelling first activity. Second, how was your first day in your college? आपका कॉलेज में पहला दिन कैसा था? How was your first day in your office? आपका अपने ऑफिस में पहला दिन कैसा था? how was your first day in your school? आपका अपनी school में पहला दिन कैसा था? Like any particular first day that you have to explain. I remember in my college, my first day, it was memorable. I can never forget it. I remember it was 5th July when I went to college first time, and I heard a lot about that college, and it was my dream college. So I went to the entrance of the college. I saw a guard was standing there, and he allowed me by seeing my dress, a college dress I was wearing, the college uniform I was wearing. So he allowed me to in, and as I entered, I found that so many boys, girls, they are talking with each other. They are simply laughing, chatting. I found my classroom that where I have to sit. I had no friends there. Then all of a sudden I met one of my old friend who used to study with me during my schooling. So I found him there. I went to him and asked about his journey with that college. Then he let me know that for the last 2 years he has been there. So जैसा भी आपका the kind of day it was, you just have to speak in your own words by using simple past tense, by using all the structures that we have learned about the past tense. And in storytelling, this is very important that while speaking, वो सारा का सारा images आपके दिमाग में चलते रहना चाहिए. जैसे देखो, आप कभी किसी से बात करते हो in हिंदी, so when you speak anything in Hindi, you keep speaking directly. Why? And why don't you make mistake in Hindi? Because you are well fluent, you are well versed, you have a good command. Similarly in English, when you communicate something in English, when you say anything in English which has already taken place in the past, so be very what I can say that be very cautious, be very what I can say that focused what exactly you have to say. Like जैसे मैंने दरवाजा खोला, मैंने देखा क्लासरूम में कोई नहीं था. As I opened the door, I saw there was no one in the classroom. All of a sudden a professor came there and asked me, you alone are here? Then I said, yes ma'am, I'm alone over here. Then she told me, now this is the BCom first year class and just sit down here. Now the students are about to come and today we'll learn something. Then I sat there on one of the bench, and I saw that there was no one except a teacher, except me. Then all of a sudden some students appeared. I became happy that now some students are coming over here. Then after a while the entire class filled with the students, and then the professor started teaching. And that day I found that there is a big difference between college teaching, college and schools. In schools the teacher used to be very focused. In schools the teacher used to pay attention on each and every student, but in college the professor she was doing her job. She was just teaching, and she was just delivering the things that she has to teach. So I found a huge difference between college life and in school life. So that was my first experience of learning in college. Then after a while the lecture got over. We went to the library. I found there was a huge library in my college, and I was amazed to see that some studious students, some bookworm, they were reading, and I also went to the library. I got issued a book, and I started reading it. And that was the book written by Munshi Premchand. It was a story book. I read some stories of Munshi Premchand, and I literally liked very much. I love to read stories, so I enjoyed those stories. And then after a while, I met Rohan once again. We talked for a while, and then I returned my home. So this was a day of my this was my first day in the college. Similarly, you can talk about how was your first day in your office. You have recently joined any office, any bank, or any particular thing that you have joined, any company you have joined. So how was your first day in your office? How was your first day at your workplace? So you can say that I remember I joined this company on 5th September 2024 last year, and I remember that day I was not wearing the formal clothes, so I just went by wearing a jeans and a shirt, and as I entered in the office, I found that everybody was wearing formal shirts. It was only me who was wearing the formal shirt and all. And since it was my first day, so nobody noticed these things, but everybody was staring at me that what kind of person he is. The first day he is wearing the normal and the casual clothes. So everybody was staring at me. And then all of a sudden I met my boss, and he informed me to wear the office class and the formal class, so that I could manage and I could mix up with them. And I met some very funny people there, and I remember that day I met Ravi Sharma. You know, he is my colleague. He's a great and very energetic person, and he always helps me. And that day when I met him first time, then he offered me tea. So I initially said no. Then he said, no dear, just be frank, I'm your friend, like. So, and he started behaving like a friend. Then I realized that at the workplace too we find good people, and Rabi and I, you know, we have been good friend for 1 year, and recently we have celebrated his birthday. So इस तरीके से, like, any situation that is in your mind, you can speak in your own words and you can make your language beautiful by practicing in this way. So what I'm telling you कि आप सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन, सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस में अपना सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन, स्पीक योर डेली रूटीन, स्टोरी टेलिंग में व्हाट डिड यू डू येस्टरडे, हाउ वाज योर फर्स्ट डे इन योर कॉलेज. इसके बाद आप एक चीज ये भी बोल सकते हो, लास्ट टाइम व्हेन डिड यू बिकम सो एंग्री. आप पिछली बार बहुत गुस्सा कब हुए थे, आपको बताना है कि लास्ट टाइम आपको इतना सारा गुस्सा कब आया था और आपने उस गुस्से को कैसे कंट्रोल किया. एंड हाउ डिड यू कंट्रोल इट. आई रिमेंबर 10 days ago, my brother, you know, I insisted him to bring a book with him from the home. I was in the office, and what happened, he just forget it. Then I again said him that now I want that book immediately. Then he denied it. So I became very angry at him and I scolded him very badly. Later on I realized I should not have scolded him. So I think we should not be angry. या like जिस भी तरीके से आपको जो भी सिचुएशन रही होगी जिसमें आप बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा हो गए, है ना, किसी से बहुत ज़्यादा नाराज़ हो गए आप, है ना, वो स्थिति. ऐसे ही द लास्ट टाइम व्हेन डिड यू बिकम वेरी हैप्पी, है ना, आपको बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी कब मिली. सो लास्ट नाइट आई वॉज डूइंग दिस एंड दैट, देन ऑल सडन वन ऑफ माई cousin, you know, he recited a joke and we all started laughing. So that is the thing. तो इस तरीके से आप ये सारी की सारी चीज़ें इसमें कर सकते हैं. और इसके साथ में एक चौथी चीज़ जिसका आप तड़का लगा सकते हैं सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस में, दैट इज द SMP. यस स्टूडेंट्स, SMP का मतलब होता है सेंटेंस मेकिंग प्रोसेस. वॉट एवर इज इन योर माइंड, जस्ट कीप ट्रांसलेटिंग. मैं बिजी हूँ, I'm busy, मैं जानता हूँ, आई नो, मैं आपको जानता हूँ, आई नो यू, आप मुझे जानते हो, यू नो मी. क्या ये आपने तोड़ा, डिड यू ब्रेक दिस, नहीं मैंने नहीं तोड़ा, नो आई डिडंट ब्रेक दिस, मैं इसको नहीं जानता, आई डोंट नो हिम. क्या आप जानते हो उसे, डू यू नो हिम. क्या आप वही हो जो सबकी मदद करते हो, आर यू द सेम दैट हेल्प्स एवरीवन. नहीं, मैं वो नहीं हूँ जो सबकी मदद करता हूँ. नो, आई एम नॉट द वन दैट हेल्प्स एवरीवन हु हेल्प्स एवरीवन. क्या आप रोहन को जानते हो जो 10th में है, डू यू नो रोहन हु इज इन 10th. नहीं, मैं उसको नहीं जानता, नो आई डोंट नो हिम. मैं उस रोहन को जानता हूँ जो 12th में है. आई नो द रोहन who is in 12th. मैं उस रोहन को जानता हूं, तो उस रोहन के लिए द रोहन बोलना होगा. I know the रोहन, not the रोहन about which you are talking. I know the रोहन who is in 12th class. You know, so that is the practice.